5 weeks on from a thrilling weekend at the Red Bull Ring, the Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine reignited its engines for the penultimate round of the season in Barcelona. In Spain, all eyes were on the race for the title, with Dino Beganovic, Gabriel Bortoleto and Dino's Prema Racing teammate Paul Aron, who had recently been confirmed to race in FIA Formula 3 next year with the Italian outfit. The ninth round also brought attention to the rookie standings, which is being closely contended between Leonardo Fornaroli, Josh Dufek and Sebastian Montoya. Along with the exciting title fights, the Catalan track would also provide a new entry as Amna Al-Khabaisi prepared to step in for her sister Hamda and make her debut in the series.
It's my first time trying the car and being here in Barcelona, so overall it was just trying to get used to the car and used to the track. I'm really happy to be here. It's been 3 years since I've been in Europe and 8 months since I've been in a car, so yeah, it feels good to be back. I mean, in terms of like the competition-wise, it's the same level. I mean, a lot of drivers that are competing here were competing in F3 Asia, so it was also pretty tough. It's just, you know, the variety of tracks, the Pirelli tires, the Alpine engine, so that's probably the only difference.
Prema Racing's Paul Aron scored the fastest time in the first Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine qualifying at Barcelona and claimed race 1 pole position in an extraordinarily close session which was held with all the cars on the track due to the fog. With weather conditions causing a lengthy delay to proceedings, a single 15-minute session was held with all 35 cars on track together, providing an intense session which would see just 0.8 of a second separating the top 26 drivers. Aron's pole time of a 1 minute 40.774 seconds came with just over a couple of seconds of the session remaining, and while a number of drivers made improvements, none were able to beat the performance of the Estonian driver. Behind the Prema driver came MP Motorsport's Delano Vanthof, who achieved his best qualifying time of the year in Spain. The Dutch driver finished the session just over 1/10 away from pole and ahead of Dudu Barrichello, who continues his fantastic form in the championship. Starting from the second row alongside the Ardent driver will be rookie Victor Bernier, who reflected his pace from practice to get the 4th best time and get his best ever qualifying result. Hadrian David put his RAce GP car on the 3rd row alongside Josh Dufek, while Leonardo Fornaroli shared the 4th row of the grid with Sebastian Montoya. Kaz Havercourt, who topped the standings in the final part of the session, would eventually qualify on row 5, with championship leader Dino Beganovic completing the top 10. This was after Lorenzo Fluxa was put to the back of the grid for an engine change. On row 6 would be Roman Belinsky and fellow title contender to Dino Beganovic, Gabriele Mini.
Yeah, it feels really good. I remember yesterday you came to me with the live and you asked me how everything is, and yeah, already from yesterday I felt quite strong here. Again, Prema delivered a really good car. We put the qualifying together, so yeah, super happy, and hopefully now we can have a bit of luck and convert this pole into some good points. We've been really unlucky the past few race weekends and lost a lot of points which we deserved, I think. So yeah, really hoping that we can now put it all into a good result. Yeah, I guess, I mean, driver-wise, it didn't change much, did it? You just needed to manage the traffic a bit better, but it was all a bit of a surprise and a rush, you know. We were waiting for some info about when the session is starting, and then suddenly they said session is starting in 4 minutes, so all the drivers ran to get ready, because here the traffic is super important, so if you miss the pit exit, you are in a really bad position for the quali. So yeah, it was a bit of a rush, and then after just had to manage the traffic in front, but we did it really well, and we put everything together. So
it looks like we are all set and ready to go. The green flag has gone up. To the left of screen is Delano Vanthof, to the right is Paul Aron. We are go for round 9, race number 1 in the Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine here at Barcelona, and it looked like a good start there from Paul Aron. Delano Vanthof in the orange colours under attack attack from Victor Bernier in the blue. They're trying to go down the outside, but in the red and white Arden car, here comes Dudu Barrichello all the way around the outside, gets a little bit of curb, and now Dudu Barrichello could be under attack from Victor Bernier, who's trying to come round the outside there. I could see Kaz Havercourt in the black and orange Van Amersfoort car trying to get on the move as well. He's trying to get past the trident driver there of Leonardo Fornaroli as they come in towards turn number 4 for the first time. I think all 35 drivers have just about got through nice and safely as we come downhill in towards turn number 5 for the first time. In fact, look at the top of the screen. Two Aprilia drivers side by side. Dino Beganovic versus Sebastian Montoya. Montoya's in the 58 there, round the outside of Beganovic. Those two fighting over 13th place. Beganovic is trying to get his recovery started here. Both of them have fallen back at the start of this race. Montoya started 8th. Beganovic started in 10th place in the 18, lining up a move. Don't forget we have push to pass available in Frequeres. Bortoleto lines up a move on Leon. We've got Joshua Dirksen round the outside of Victor Bernier there, and Joshua Dirksen goes through and up into 9th place. Bortoleto meanwhile is up a place as well. There we can see Mini in the black and white there to the right of screen, trying to get round the outside of Kaz Havercourt, and Gabriele Mini goes through. Fantastic racing. Who said you couldn't overtake at Barcelona? Brilliant driving there from Gabriele Mini. Head now downhill, and Hadrian David looks like he's got the run on Dudu Barrichello, and he's going to chuck one down the inside there, and Hadrian David is through and into 3rd place. Fantastic driving from Hadrian David there, caught Barrichello by surprise, and Hadrian David with push to pass there goes through and up into 3rd place. There must have been a definite use of push to pass because Hadrian David just had that extra pace coming up to the braking zone, and Hadrian David goes through and up into 3rd place. Looks like his tyre is really starting to fall off there as we've got 2 moves on here. Mini is making a move, and up in the background Bernier is making a move as well. Mini round the outside. We've already seen him do this move once before. Oh, can he hold on to the car? Just about. Havercourt's going to pick up 2 places as a result of that. Dufek, the innocent victim there, shoved off almost into the gravel. Let's watch this one back. So there you can see Mini runs wide, hits the curb there. Dufek nowhere to go, goes onto the grass, almost into the gravel, and unfortunately there loses 2 places as a result. That's Nico Baptiste. We saw him going off. Havercourt, the big winner out of all of that. He's now gone up into 6th place and can get after Leonardo Fornaroli from the likes of Victor Bernier. In fact, Joshua Dirksen is on the attack, gets down the inside of Josh Dufek. Fantastic driving from Dirksen. Late lunge down the inside, but textbook driving there from Dirksen, and that'll be another place for him. Dufek had gone off, knew his tyres might be a little bit cold still, and Dirksen took advantage there to get down the inside. We've got Bortoleto under attack there from Beganovic. Dirksen is going to be the one leading this queue. Bernier is next in Bortoleto. Beganovic is behind that. Then it's Leon and Montoya in that order as they come onto the start-finish straight one more time across the line to complete lap number 12. And already Hadrian David lining a move up on Vantoff there. Gets down the inside. The all-blue colours of Hadrian David down the inside of Vantoff. And Hadrian David is through. Oh no! No. Victor Bernier slowing up down the start-finish straight. What a shame for the Frenchman. It's just not meant to be in this race, it seems. When will his luck change? Victor Bernier, who would put that car on the 2nd row of the grid, as he makes his way now through turn number 12 and up towards turn number 13, and the switchback done there from Havercourt, and gets the move done in towards turn number 13. Great driving there from Havercourt. In this queue, Fornaroli yet to take a rookie win, and that might still be the case because Mini's got the run side by side through turn number 9. Fornaroli trying to be very brave around the outside, and Mini's got the move done, and he's going to lose plate time on the exit here. Here comes Dufek to the left of screen now. He's going to try and get round the outside through turn number 10, not quite able to do it, but he could get the run up through 11 into 12. Dufek cuts him off, and Dufek is now through and ahead of Fornaroli, and round the outside there goes Gabriel Bortoleto to make a place as well. Oh, Santiago Ramos there, almost going up and over. Collision with one of the FA racing drivers. Absolutely everything, but Paul Aron has driven a very clever race here. It looks like he's saved some push to pass left for the end, and just enough tyres to hang on as he comes into the chicane for the final time. Paul Aron there makes his way out of the chicane. Hadrian David is giving it everything. It's going to be a run to the line here. Hadrian David out the final corner. Is he close enough to get alongside? I don't think he is. Very close to the line, but Paul Aron just takes the race win here at Barcelona. It's another win for Paul Aron this season. His first one since Zandvoort Race 2, and that is 5 for the season now. Hadrian David, another podium for him. Fantastic driving.
Yeah, I mean, finally we got a win on the board. We've been super quick these last few rounds, and we've done a really good job overall. Just a lot of misfortune, a lot of issues. So I'm super happy that we finally were able to get back and win. We dominated the qualifying. Not so easy in the race. I would say I managed it as well as I could. We definitely have some work to do for tomorrow to improve the race pace, because David was super quick, and yeah, I was hanging on there at the end. So yeah, a bit of work to do for the race pace tomorrow, and I think we should be able to repeat it.
Yes, today was a mega race. I started from, I qualified P6. I had a good start. I was immediately to P4 after the first lap. And then I was managing my tires for the beginning of the race, and then I started to push mid-race. I took the radio and said to my engineer, okay, now I push. So he overtook in the next lap Barrichello, and 2 laps later Dilano, and then I started to catch Paul. I'm a bit disappointed because I think today we had the potential to win the race. I should have pushed maybe a bit earlier in the race to catch Paul before. But Paul had a mega day. He pulled it on the quali and did a good job today, so well done to him.
Yeah, well, of course, we're feeling quite delighted that we had a very good race. Of course, I missed most of the season due to a recurring injury, so yeah, finally now back in the car. It feels really good to have good pace straight away, and we're going to try and end the season on a high. Race for tomorrow, we're confident. Of course, we have the quali first, and then after that I can only talk. So yeah, man, we're going to see for tomorrow, and then try our best.
Yeah, I'm glad we could continue on the good stuff here in Barcelona. I have to admit, this was one of the tougher races I've had, and yeah, it wasn't easy, but I think good to gain experience as well. And yeah, now I know for tomorrow what I need to adjust and what I can implement to do an even better race.
Gabriel Bortoleto claimed his first pole position in the Formula Regional European Championship by Alpine in Barcelona on a weekend where he was celebrating his 18th birthday. The Brazilian driver, who has been confirmed to race in FIA Formula 3 with Trident next year, set the fastest time of a 1 minute 40.532 seconds in the Group B session, only 1.5 tenths ahead of his R-Race GP teammate Hadrian David. The Frenchman finished race 1 with a second place and took the second row of the grid for the second race. Pierre-Louis Chauvet topped Group A, securing the first row for the first time for the RPM team with a 1 minute 40.599 seconds. The Frenchman was just 35 thousandths of a second faster than race 1 winner Paul Aron, who continued his good form in qualifying to start on row 2. There was more good news for RPM after an excellent performance by rookie Owen Tangavelu, who would qualify on the third row alongside Havercourt. Joshua Dirksen shared the fourth row of the grid with Bernier, who was seeking redemption after race 1 retirement for a technical issue on his car while he was fighting for the top 10. The top 10 is completed by the 2 title contenders, Gabriel Mini and Dino Beganovic, starting side by side from the 5th row. As the race goes on. Right, here we go then for round 9, race 2. To the left of screen is Chauvet. To the right are pole sitter Gabriel Bortoleto. We are go in Barcelona. Oh, contact there. Kaz Havercourt trying to go down the middle of Hadrian David and Paul Aron. And there looked like there was immediate contact there. I can see Owen Tangavelu to the right. There was one of the drivers that's picked up damage. And it looks like Owen Tangavelu is pulling off to the right-hand side of circuit. Kaz Havercourt continues on. Oh, no, a spinner. One of the MP cars has gone round. That looks like the 77 of Delano Vanthoff, sadly. I think the Prema car, I can see one of the Prema cars going through there. That looks like Sebastian Montoya. Hadrian David has gone through to second place. All the cars filtering their way through. It was a clean start for Gabriel Bortoleto, his teammate. Hadrian David has gone through to second. Chauvet has gone through to third. Aron is still in fourth. Havercourt in fifth. Is he carrying any damage though? Because he looked like the car trying to go down the middle there. Then it is Dirksen, Mini, Bernier, Fornaroli, Beganovic running in 10th place so far. Good start this from Gabriel Mini. He's gained some places. He's taking some points out of Dino Beganovic, which he needs to be doing really to get closer to his championship rival going into Mugello. Down towards turn 10 we go for the first time, one of the major overtaking spots, and already drivers trying to take advantage there. That looked like Josh Dufek trying to make a move on one of the FA racing cars and did so successfully. I think he was side by side there with Francesco Braschi in the fight for 13th place, so a good start from Braschi, and Dufek has completed that move. So Dufek up to 13th, Braschi down to 14th as they filter their way now through the chicane. There we can see Dufek, I think, on the move even further there. Safety car has been deployed. Well, no safety cars yesterday, but sadly we have a safety car. Right, here we go then. Let's get racing once again at Barcelona. Gabriel Bortoleto gets us back underway as we go round the final corner and down the start-finish straight, and Hadrian David has gone with him. They hit the start-finish line, push to pass, becomes active, and I think Paul Aron might be on that button to get past Pierre-Louis Chauvet, the Estonian, getting closer. Pulls to the right of screen in the red and white Prema car. Aron, is he going to try and go round the outside? Not quite able to do it. Chauvet doing a good job in defence there. Beganovic though, round the outside of Bernier, almost contact between them. Bernier's off into the gravel. Bernier off into the gravel there. Who's that? That's made 2 places. That's Fornaroli, and Bernier is tumbling down the order. Unfortunately, he's going to drop out of the points, out of the top 10, and now he's under attack from Josh Duke. In fact, that's Lorente Rebets he's under attack from, so he's dropped down to 14th place, has Victor Bernier. What a shame. Dino Beganovic, has he picked up any damage with that? Because there was slight contact, right? Trying to go around the outside, hits the curb there, runs straight into the side of Victor Bernier. Bernier goes off. Fornaroli goes round the outside of the pair of them, helps himself to 2 places. That moves Fornaroli up into 8th place, and now he can try and chase down Joshua Dirksen. Remember, Fornaroli is our rookie leader, but he's never had a rookie win. Can he get after it now? He's only got Mini between himself and Dirksen. I say only Mini, I mean that as only one car. Gabriel Mini second in the championship, of course. Bielinski in the 4 there, down the inside of Montoya. Can he complete the move round the outside? Great driving from the Polish driver there. Bielinski goes up into 17th place. Drivers so close together, so believe me, this race is not over until the very end. But there goes Dufek trying to get down the outside of Fluxa, and as a result he's going to have to rejoin. That's the first driver I've actually seen go all the way around the escape road actually, and Josh Dufek there rejoins, loses a place. Josh Dufek will lose a couple places unfortunately, but has time to make that ground back up. Here we go, move going on in the back of field. Lorenzo Fluxa, the man on the move yesterday, the man on the move today, goes side by side with Dudu Barrichello, round the outside, down the inside into turn 3. Have some of that. Lorenzo Fluxa is now into the points. Brilliant driving from the Spaniard on home soil. This is definitely a track he loves, isn't it? Lorenzo Fluxa on absolute fire this weekend. Right, Hadrian David closing in on Gabriel Bortoleto. Bortoleto defending Hadrian David there to the right of screen in the blue RSGP car. The two teammates going head-to-head here. As it stands, these two, of course, would take maximum points home for RSGP, but Prema would still become the team's champions at the checkered flag. Nevertheless, though, it would be a fantastic race for them, but which one of them is going to stand on the top step, if any? Oh no, Victor Bernier, oh, he's tumbling down the order. Oh, there, contact there. Victor Bernier, that was between Victor Bernier and Dino Beganovic. Contact between Victor Bernier and Dino Beganovic as he tried to make his move. That's seen him tumbling down the order, and the safety car has been deployed. But I think he'll take that. Finishing behind the safety car, I think he'll take the points finish, and for how he's driven this weekend, he thoroughly deserves it. Out the front of the field, it's going to be all about RSGP. They're going to take a 1-2. It's going to be another win for Gabriel Bortoleto, his second win in Freca, added to what he took at Spa. Gabriel Bortoleto will lead the field round for the second time this season. Gabriel Bortoleto is your race winner. He comes across the line to win. Hadrian David in second. Pierre-Louis Chauvet takes his second podium of the season in third. But our team's champions in 2022 are Prema and Paul Aron, the first of the Prema drivers to come home in fourth, and he reduces the gap down to his teammate in the championship. Prema Racing are the team's champions for 2022.
Yeah, man, amazing weekend for me. First quali was not super, but we keep the head up and we work very hard for having the result that we had today. Basically, the qualifying made a lot of difference for me today. I think making a good start and then keeping the pace there was very good. Hadrian was very quick behind of me, so I needed to be careful to not being overtaken by him, and I needed also to manage all of that. So yeah, it could have been better than this because as my birthday, I'm very, very happy to finish the weekend in like my first win on track and my second win overall in Freca, so amazing.
Once again, unfortunately, but yes, third podium in a row after P1 in Red Bull Ring, P2 yesterday and P2 today. So yeah, the momentum is very good, the team is very strong as well, we saw with Gabriel today as well. So yeah, let's finish on a high in Mugello and fight for that vice champion title. I think Dino is close to the title already, but if I can get that P2, it will be a very good achievement. Yeah. Well, the most difficult was to be behind Gabriel because I had all the dirty air, so I was mainly struggling in turn 9, which is a nice pit corner, to follow him. But I tried at one point to overtake him in turn 1, but he defended well, so I couldn't pass. And then we had the safety car, but he was very fast today, so well done to him and to the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. We already did the podium in first race in Red Bull Ring, and now we are back on the podium thanks to a good quali this morning, so now I'm looking forward to Mugello. Yeah, it was really hot and really demanding, physically speaking. Honestly, the air race car were untouchable, so they pulled away a bit. Then I had a battle with Paul because he put the push-to-pass, so he closed the gap on me. But I had like still, I think, 4 push-to-pass left, so it was all right.
Yeah, finally, it took quite long to get the first rookie podium after 8 rounds. Well, we did work very hard, so very, very happy to be on the podium. And yeah, thank God the race went pretty well, and yeah, we could reach the podium finally.